Y'all, in this video, I want to show you guys what a WrestleMania Go Home show really is. And when I play this Go Home show, I'm going to talk about WrestleMania Go Home shows, the shows that lead you into WrestleMania. And we're going to click on that right now.
These two men will clash in 2 nights, in 48 hours, in front of over 70,000 WWE fans at Ford Field in Detroit. The Animal Batista missed last year's WrestleMania with injury. He finally won his championship back at Survivor Series in November, and he vows not to relinquish it on the stage at WrestleMania. The power of The Undertaker. The line of security separating these two foes. Now, gentlemen, Batista, Undertaker, let me remind you that WrestleMania is not tonight, it is this Sunday. So I suggest that you two control your tempers and let cooler heads prevail. And as General Manager of SmackDown, I'm demanding that. Now, Batista, I'm going to begin with you. 8 weeks ago, when The Undertaker chose to challenge you for your world title at WrestleMania, you made it clear that you had a lot of respect for The Undertaker. But now, since that time, and all the things that have gone down between you two, do you still have that same level of respect? No. Excuse me? Mr. Undertaker, how do you react to that lack of respect? All right. Okay. Excuse me? Well, I tell you what. Let's cut to the chase. Batista, in your mind, what is it going to take for you to beat The Undertaker? What's it going to take? 48 hours. You hear me? In 48 hours, I'm going to whip your ass.
Okay, let's stop that right here and talk more about this. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, a WrestleMania Go Home show is supposed to be epic. You know, last night I was watching Raw, and they put on the worst WrestleMania Go Home show ever. I'm like, what is we going into? Is we going into WrestleMania 29, or is we going into a Sesame Street show? You know, and I think this WrestleMania is the worst built-up WrestleMania in history. You just saw that WrestleMania Go Home show. Last night, they didn't even have The Rock and John Cena in the same ring together. John Cena cut a promo in the beginning of the show. He didn't have no contact with The Rock. And I thought that John Cena would at least get his revenge on The Rock for the rock bottom last week. And then you have The Undertaker getting beat up by CM Punk and the disrespect that Paul Bearer showed was not Paul Heyman showed. That's disrespecting Paul Bearer's death. You know, WrestleMania 29 has been the worst build-up WrestleMania ever. And I don't think that you should put on a go-home show that horrific, you know. A WrestleMania go-home show is supposed to be the exciting way to bring in money to the pay-per-view. You just saw Batista and Undertaker, and that go-home show was on SmackDown. And now we don't even have, like, the storylines added to SmackDown. They just do it from Access now. The WWE is really going to hurt WrestleMania 29. And I'm not hating on WrestleMania 29. I think you got 3 matches on the card that's really gonna be good. The way that the WWE has handled this WrestleMania, it's just like you want to take your cereal and pour it down the toilet. You know, and it's a shame because what you got Fandango on the card, you got Tensai and Brodus Clay on the card, and I think that you should build new stars up. You know, maybe give Ryback a WWE title shot. You know, a World Heavyweight title shot. Just imagine if Ryback was in that World Heavyweight title match, going against Jack Swagger. I think that match would be even better. Nobody wants to see Del Rio and Swagger. A WrestleMania go-home show, I can preach this over and over and over and over and over. A WrestleMania go-home show is supposed to bring in the money. You know, and last night they just didn't do it for us. Orton, I don't know what's happened to Randy Orton. I don't know why they keep making them face 3 and B. The matches is not good. The WWE has got to learn a swift lesson before this thing turns into WCW. They have to get their act together because you can't hurt WrestleMania. You can't hurt WrestleMania, man. WrestleMania is gonna be WrestleMania regardless. But it's the people and the talent that you putting around WrestleMania. And I'm speaking from my heart. I'm not playing in this video. Mr. McMahon, you got a lot of soul searching to do, because the way that WrestleMania 29 has been built up is really, really pathetic. And a go-home show should never feature 2 superstars in a title match that don't even have contact. Remember when Stone Cold and Rock fist fought before WrestleMania? Remember when Triple H and Undertaker got a piece of each other back in 2001 before WrestleMania? Remember the go-home show to WrestleMania 2000 and 2004 WrestleMania 20? Remember those go-home shows? Man, come on WWE, you can do a lot better. But I'm going to make another video and I'll be right back. Peace.